And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looks for the finish, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Gullit. Valverde goes steaming forward. Shot could be on, and the finish! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind and climbs up big! Caicedo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Ribery played out towards the right wing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Gullit. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Cruyff driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gullit. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is a little undercooked. Messi looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. And it's Marcano. Van Dijk. Now it's Shevchenko. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Akanji with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
But a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played. Looking tidy in possession here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to...
And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Shevchenko. It's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Shevchenko. Cleared without hesitation. Foden. Ivan Marcano. And it's Ribéry. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Cruyff, he might be in here. Now and the shot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieira.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he...
Can he finish? And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan. Son Heung-min! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Son Heung-min. Substitution in progress.
Cruyff attempts a clearance, and he's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Ribéry. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try. And now the breakaway. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Valverde gets a foot in here. Son Heung-min. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the runner. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cannavaro can get it clear. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pass has gone astray. Cruyff. Over to the left. Now there's a... Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Number 5, Ribéry. Number 8, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 18.
Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in, and that's a superb pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Into the last 5 minutes. Back into the middle. Can he get onto this? That's a decent clearance. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their 3rd corner. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, great ball! Mikel Oyarzabal, can he spark a counter here? 5 minutes to add. It's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nicked it back promptly. Son Heung-min. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pull it. Oh, he's onto this. Messi, and he's onside. Oh, there's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. And that is that. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Speculative strike. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Vieira brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Colwell getting this one clear. Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. Bale in acres of space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Otto. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Shifted upfield. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale. And Batistuta! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's found him in space. Now the finish! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game. Yeah, Totti! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Reinders is in a really good position out wide.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And it's been taken short. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Pull it. And it's Totti. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared away. Gamba Osaka look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cannavaro gets it away. Rodri. Bale. Cruyff. He's had a hit! Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Shot could be... And Batistuta! It's anyone's ball now. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Look at the space here. Has a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Works it forward. That looks a good ball through. Nakata. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, super chance! Well, they can break here. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looks to clip it forward. That's going to go a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter.
Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Nakata. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vitinha. Davis. And he gets rid in a hurry. Totti. And it's Totti.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Rodri. Totti. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Great defending, strong and determined. Totti. Well-timed, excellent interception. Davis. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That has been cut short. Totti. And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Numero 7.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Nakata. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Totti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Totti. He's found a way through. And the shot! There's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
We have got
Totti.
changes here from both
Viene
sides, in
sostituito
fact.
con il numero
This
22.
is threatening to become a really
Cambio
good
di
game.
giocatori.
I think they've done
Shot a goal!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played back. Well, they've got it again. Pedri. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo. Close. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Back into the middle. Great hit! Oh, another save.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
It's their second
Numero
corner of the
7.
game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Ruben Neves
Gerrard.
plays it short.
Il numero 8.
Gamba Osaka have their third corner. Ruben Neves with the short one.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Il quarto uomo indica.
And here's Rui Costa. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cruyff. It's a sweet ball, that. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Gnabry. And he's there to clear it. Bullet, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bullet looking to run onto it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gnabry. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No way through. That is a great pick out. And he's found the way past.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get it.
And Shevchenko! Goal! Inter! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have had the first... Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Belletti. Nedved. He has found the way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Scholes. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. Davids. And he's intervened well there. And it's Nedved. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan has the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Scholes. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Totti! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, it's come... Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be... And pull it! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Nedved, great defending, strong and determined, looking for the runner. And it's Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming. Cannavaro getting this one clear. That looks a good ball through. Gnabry! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And that's another good win of the ball. That's really well cleared. Gnabry.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Wales are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gullit. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Cruyff.
80.314 spettatori.
Movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that should get the job done. Gullit. Oh, they can break here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho. Gullit. This is promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Shevchenko, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's played him through. Shevchenko concedes a free kick for that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 11. Bale.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Wales have reclaimed it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Bale. And he's whipped. Up he goes! Totti. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Scholes. And it's Gnabry. Oh, now here's an interesting... There's the shot! And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 26.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Messi, il numero 22.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Torres. Now it's Gullit. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Gullit. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Wales get their fourth corner. Cleared away. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Chance! And another try! Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Wales with... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And he's there to get it away. And the number on the board is 3. Kaka. Well-timed, excellent interception. Torres. He could be in here. Now it's Gullit. Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. And that is that. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. But can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Finds himself unceremoniously floored, and it's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Cannavaro attempts a clearance, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi. Bale. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Gullit. He's tried one! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Gullit. Very nicely done. Gullit. Totti. So what can they make of this? And here's Maradona. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gullit. He's got the shot away! Goal! Bayern Munich!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Totti. Cruyff. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. Marat. There's the hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. Corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Buffon gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso.
Indica 2 minuti di
Cannavaro.
recupero.
That is ended up in no man's land. He has found the way through. He's found some space. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Bayern Munich really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita.
So once again, we're underway.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Works it forward. Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Bale could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And here's Batistuta. Gullit. Cannavaro clears it away. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Maldini. Xavi Alonso. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Totti. He's looking wide. Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Alonso. And it's
L'affluenza
Bale.
di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
And it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Ball played for Xavi. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Has a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he put it away? They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gullit. Batistuta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
14, Totti, lascia il campo per il numero 22, Kaká, attenzione, un cambio.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Batistuta. Maldini. And it's Cannavaro. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. For Xavi. And he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 11, Bale, viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Xavi has created one goal already. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Gullit. And it's Guardiola. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Maradona. Looking for the runner. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Del Piero. Well, nicely intercepted. Gullit. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 26, numero 7, numero 18.
Maldini.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 17, Seedorf, il numero 14, Pirlo.